Right, welcome to another series on Newbie Farm. Yes, I'm doing the challenge, but this isn't the challenge. This is playing a bit more like it should be played, but not 100%. I'm just going to have a little bit of fun on this. We're starting with the normal stuff, but we've got no debt, and I think we've got one tractor and one plough, and that's what we're starting with. 20 cattle and 25 chickens, I think it is. And we've got the bales, but we've also got other things. Now, the story behind this is quite simple. It didn't pay the farm. No matter how the young man tried, he could not make it pay, and he was getting out of trouble when milk prices slumped, as they tend to do. And after that, his crops failed. He had 2 or 3 fields on top of what we got here. He'd built it up quite a bit, but that failed. And to get out of it with a little bit of money so he could still live, just get rid of some of these, he decided he'd better sell up. Now, you heard of businesses and what the venture capitalists who go about buying business of to try and make them pay in the short term. I emphasise in the short term because they tend to strip everything out what's worth anything and sell it off separately. Strip the main business down to the bare bones and sort of show us a profit and sell it on. Well, this is a similar idea, but this is a company that takes on farms which have gone bankrupt and try and build them up again. And try and build them up to actually be viable in the long term, not just short term. For this story, there isn't going to be too much of a story in this. Melissa, the lady, Aldridge, has, so she is the lady Aldridge. From the Aldridge Farm series, I decided to bring Melissa in on this. Her company does that. But a farm goes bankrupt, they buy it up, pump a lot of money in, and it isn't just, a little bit, enough to get it so it's shown a profit and sell off at a profit. They put a lot of money in, and this is what they've done here. Now, they've cleared off all the debts, but they've also built some stuff up here. And here we have a mix feeder, bale store, square bales, so we can't put the round ones in there, the mix feeder, and the fermenting silage silo. Yes, I bet you all knew I was going to bring something like this in, rather than have to do the silage normally, because you will see a lot of that on the challenge series. Right, that's the basis of it. Now, this will be a part-time series I will do now and again, interwoven with the Newbie Farm series. And this is Newbie Farm version 4, by the way, available on PCSG. It's by Cavalier Roy, and Roy has also supplied me with the. Let's see if we can. I need to just get the Faigle. We have got one Faigle on the farm. There we are. He's also supplied me with this, which shows the year and the month. I talk about that a bit more on some other videos which are coming out soon. Anyway, you're seeing the tractor I left us with. And you're seeing me use this on the museum series, and I happen to like this tractor. So what I'm going to do, I think, just for a start off, I don't think we need anything else at the moment. Oh, we do need some grass, or we can't get grass at the moment. Bales are available to buy on this one, by the way. I'm not stinting myself. I've got 300,000 to spend, plus whatever I can borrow, which is about another 300,000. We've got about 600,000 we can spend on stuff. And that's how we're going to go about things. We're using seasons. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I happen to like it. And I'm just going to take this out, we'll just start ploughing. No, we've got this, and we've got the Massey Ferguson plough of the Massey pack. I've got the classic pack on here. I've got the modern classics on here. I've got the Massey Ferguson pack. I've got other Masseys and all, which I will be using. I'm just going to turn it down the ears a bit better. It's quite a loud tread. I happen to like this, but it's quite loud. I am keyboarding it just because I can. I know that, and I will be told by Roy that I could make more money by letting the grass grow for the first bit. I'm not going to. I'm just going to go straight ahead and play straight away. And then we've got to find the edge of the field, which is round over here somewhere. Now, we haven't got a great field on this. I'm going to come out of cab, and I think what we will do is I'm going to lift that up first and get that where we want. I think we're actually on the edge of the field here. I am going to set up GPS. I'm not quite as stupid as I look. I know somebody's going to say, well, you couldn't be. Get the cab on back a bit better. I want to turn that a bit there. Move it over to about there. What's that set to? 2. I think that's 3. Is it 2 or 3 meters that plows? Oh, it's only 2 meters. I thought that's 3 meters. It's going to take a little while. I happen to, as you all know, I happen to like this mod. Oh, I do need, remember one thing on there, I do need to show it into 4-wheel drive. A lot hasn't got 4-wheel drive, I do need to lock the tracks properly. It will come out. Now we're just going to plough this up. I'm going to fertilise it. I'm going to put some muck on it then, and cultivate it. And I'm going to have to buy myself a seeder. Now I've got to be careful how much I spend, although we do stand a better chance. And I think we are not level on this, so we just... No, we're not nowhere near. That looks a bit more like it. I'm not going to worry if I miss bits. So this will be interwoven with the challenge, and I will be putting another challenge up next week. The week after I might just put up a motorsport manager. I've got a feeling I want to do that. But it will soon be going in to the week on the Friday spot in place of Old Ridge. As you're quite aware now, if you've been following the way Old Ridge is going, it's coming to an end. I don't know about an exciting end, but just working out how to finish everything off properly. I'm going to go until it stops there, because we ain't got to create a field. We don't have to create the field. I can actually run it until it stops ploughing, so we can actually drop it in early. Now I'm going to be using mainly older equipment on here. Yes, I know a farm where I'm using small and old equipment, but I like small and old equipment. And you wouldn't want to get, on these roads, you wouldn't want to get the big stuff round. I wouldn't fancy run the road train round here, for example. But it is still... No, not it's still. It is a great map. The Newbie series, since 2013, and say 11 I've got, but I haven't played that a lot. I haven't played 13 that much, to be honest, but I played both 15, 17, and now this version. It's a series which is always good. And it's a series which got its own look to it, and it's always made as difficult as Roy's getting. Now this was a lot easier before I opened my big mouth. I will say that if you find it if you play this and find it too difficult as it is, cheat some money. I'm playing it on hard because that's where it's meant to be played. I'm using things like this here to save a bit of money. I think we're... yeah, that's it. I'm going to just... I'm just going to play this bit back here with mist. I'm not going to get this finished today, but I will be doing something off screen, but I have got an off screen version of this map going with slightly different equipment. I also got an off screen version of the pre-version 4 where I'm trying to challenge it for myself, as well as the version 4 one where I've got the challenge going. I am an idiot, you know, because I try all these things out. I think what we need to do is just turn this 90 degrees, move it over a bit. Oh, come on, move over. Now it wants to actually move what you want to. I have to move that forward, so over a bit better. Yeah, we might go a bit more than that. Now, I'm muttering to myself again. At least I'm muttering to myself, I know. I know I will listen to myself. Driving a, oh no, I think I said I'd keep on. Driving a track vehicle is not always the easiest thing in the world. There we go. No, because we're going uphill now, so it's going to find it a bit hard. I haven't got gearbox mod, I haven't got more realistic on, and I'm going to just lock everything in. Not very realistic, I know, but a track vehicle wouldn't normally get stuck going up here. Not with just a plow on, but hey ho. Now, because I've got the Fiat Agri one too, which doesn't work anywhere near as well as this version. I really do like this version of the crawler. That and the Massey crawler in the Black Sheep mod pack are two of my favourite. Remember what I was trying to do? Two of my favourite crawlers. I'm a crawler too, but I don't know if anybody's actual favourite. Oops. That's it. Put that in. Drop it down ready. Where are we going? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Where are you going? I ain't got that problem with the flame and the... No, you should. It's got it. No, let's try it this time. That's better. I missed a bit at that end. Don't think I actually set the course properly. Oh, we go. Checking how long we've been running, about 13 minutes. Right. Now, equipment we're going to use. I think I'll do the rest of this off screen. I'll just finish this strip here and we do the rest of this off screen. We'll buy some equipment we're going to need. Stuff we must have. We must have a front loader. I also need a tractor with a... We may run 3 tractors on this one. We need a tractor with a front and rear PTO, you know, 3-point. I think unless we run the Massey... We could run the Massey mower. That's an idea. The combine, I'm honestly thinking about using, turn that off, lift it up. Think about using, where are we? One of these. I have actually done it with one of these. There's The header's a bit close to the ground in places, so when you turn they're a bit iffy, but they're cheap. That's also an idea. I haven't used this modern classic one yet. We might do that. It's going to be 85,000 of our budget gone, plus header. There's a header to that. Not the ones with the big headers, isn't there? No. Ah, no, it's this one. It's the correct header for it. That's not too bad. Yes, I think we might go with that, and we get the smaller stuff. The Mai's headers, this one. Right, now tractors. Let's have a look and see what we're going to wear tractors. We want 7 as a front loader. I'm thinking about one of the Massey's, not one from the Black Sheep modern Massey pack, but I think these are the ones. The 3. No, not the ones. Here we are, the 300 series. Let's see. Yeah, these are the ones that come with the Black Sheep modern. These are ones by Peter. I think about one of these. What's the cheapest there? Don't want those. What's this one? This is 62 brake horse. I don't think there's any option. Attaches standard. Plus, you can have front linkage. Now, is that a hook or is that a full? We want a bit more engine than that's got there. It's 78 now. I'll go up high enough. Let's look further along the pack. Let's try this one. Let's have a look. See, 81, 93. 134. What does this one give us? Front loader attached. Only just gives. No, doesn't give us enough. How about this one? Engine will give us enough. We want 7 over 100. This might be the one, the turbo. Attaches standard. Thrust front linkage. Well, we'll find out what the front linkage is. We will want that. It's got 124 brake horse standard. This should be one by Peter J. Pretorius, I think he used to be known. What's the standard? Dual bacon standard. I don't think we want to do that. Right, we have one of these. That's our front loader. I'm not certain what sort of front loaders, whether that has the proper Massey ones or the standard ones, but we'll find out, shall we? So we leave that there and we'll have a look. Ah, yes. Brilliant. So we can do mowing with this one, and hopefully we'll have enough horsepower just to pull the forage wagon. I was just losing it for a moment. And that looks like that uses a Massey forks. So let's have a look. See what we've got in our forks. Now if we open the right one up, front loader. We've got that in there. It's off the classic farm pack. That may well get used. Now they're the ones off the pack. These must be the ones for that is. And they're different for each one. I think it must be this one. Let's just check which one I picked up of those. This is the 399 Turbo, right. See, that's for the 240, 382, 399, this one. This is the one. And that does the Series 6. That's right, we have this. Design standard. Well, I don't need the angle ref, although it would be, well, we will put it in there. We've got the angle ref anyway, and the mods. So we've got that, I hope. Yeah, there we are. That looks nice, doesn't it? Right. So we've got the front fork. I will want... Now I wonder, should we get proper massive front loader forks, or... We could actually go with some of this stuff. I don't want the extra elevation. I say it's round bars, but not just round bars, can't be. Let's try that. Front load, that's what we want. And we will want a weight. Oh, we want a weight. And for that, my old friend SOB weights. I think that's possibly the best colour for us. Yeah, it might be a bit brighter. Let's just try slightly darker one. There we are, we'll try that. We probably got it right first time, but right, let's load this lot up. Now I think this has got some extra little controls than I thought. Anyway, let's get in the cab and have a look. Ah, yes, it has. I saw that had IC controls because I've downloaded the pack that goes with it to add IC on. Not that I ever use IC, you understand. I always thought we'd just have it. I can't see the door here. Oh, there. Well, what else we got? Windscreen wipers. And what we got here then? Oh, well, I will say this. I think that was Peter, and who done all this. He certainly has pushed the boot out on this. I don't think he's missed any tricks. Except perhaps having a button to start the thing, anyway. Where are we? No, I'm not using manual attach, I'm using just ordinary attach on this. Let's have a look and see how that goes. If you can hear anything outside. Oh, look at that, all the hoses line up. Brilliant work. Absolutely brilliant, huh? Is it possible to open the doors from the outside? But some of these it is. Let's have a look. No, don't look like it is. No. Not that that really matters because I won't be using IC anyway, I never do. And I can't see why this one should be any different. Right, we'll get back, and what we'll do is we'll go back and spend the last 10 minutes or so just filling up the mix feeder. Now, I'm using the CZ pack up for the front fork tools. But basically I hardly used it on 17, I used it a lot on 15. So I think it's probably time I start to use it now. Let's have a look at it now. If we might be a little bit, we have gone a little bit dark. Let's knock that back a bit. Right, well now I think these forks on here. There we are. Should I thought those ones were the ones that no, they're not the ones that go up. The forks go up out of the way. That's right. I got the cheapest ones, didn't I? My fault. I'm a cheapskate. Right, we'll take this back and go up and put a few bales into the mix feeder, and that will be it for this one. Well, that's the general idea for this one. I mean, this is going to be easy. I'm not making this one into a challenge. I'm going to have all the challenge I want. Trying to last 2 years without using equipment mods or very few equipment mods, and having to do everything myself because I can't afford to get anything else to do, with the exception of unloading the bunker, which I've done 3 times. That bunker unloaded by hand with a front loader. It's no joke after a while. Believe you me. Can't actually hear what this sounds like. Yeah, it sounds alright. Looks good. Yeah. That seems fun. If there's any noise you can hear coming over let's see, dust carts arrived. It's recycling week, so our recycling bins have been emptied. It's all my old scripts going there. I hope no one actually believes this stuff is scripted. Now the indicator should be, yeah, there it is, there. No idea how to tell whether it's level or not. But that says right here. Oh, there's a little marking. Oh yeah, right. Let's see what we can do with this. I will tell you now off screen. I will be putting these in several at a time. By hand, well, not several at a time, but I will be putting these in by hand because it's going to be quicker than me playing around 1 or 2 bales at a time. I can't see how close we are. Well, the one thing about the CZ folks, they normally have better lock and script on than the standard. Mind you, who said they couldn't have much worse? Yes, it is rather noisy. I apologise again for the noise of the dust cart, and I hope you can still hear me. To quote an old-time comedian, Sandy Powell, "Can you hear me, mother?" First said at Coventry in the 1930s, I think. First time he was on stage and he dropped his script. And there it goes. There's some real life for you. Oh, yeah. I haven't got both of those, have I? I'll drop those a bit. And again, that looks better. Just take your time. Get back in the cab, it's quieter. Mind you, after what we just put up with outside. Now I know some people ask, are these things realistic? May not be realistic, but By God, they help. When you don't want to use a mixing wagon all the time. The one thing I do like about mixing wagons is that the fact you can transport a large amount of stuff in one hit to the place. I'm going to cut a cab again because I want to see where. I'll call this a garden bow. Don't think there's any lock and scripts on these ones. I know some of these folks you have auto pickup on them. Oh yes, this has automatic loading. I think you only do one at a time with automatic loading, so we will be doing such things. We will be using all the extra bits and pieces we can. That's it. 2 of those in. I'll put a couple of solid bales in that can start then. And I think when we've got those in, we'll call it quits. In fact, I will start the countdown now. Thanks very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, how about subscribing? I don't really want to bring Stu into it again, but you know, he hasn't tasted human blood for a little while, so if you don't subscribe I might just send him round. If you've got any comments, questions or queries, feel free to post them in the comment section under this video. I will be using some of my old favourite mods on here, but I'm going to try 1 or 2 like this, which I haven't used. I heard very good reports on these masses by Peter, so I thought time I tried them. Alright, how we doing there? Right, yes, I think I'll see if I can get myself a screenshot here. I'll have some bales on. Anyway, with that, it's me and say cheerio for now. Cheerio.